All right, welcome back to Mailk Cunningham franchise with the Patriots on Madden 24. Took on the Ravens last week and we won 14-10 in a pretty low scoring game. We've got Carolina this week and they are 8-3. Right now this is the playoff picture. And right now we're not in the playoff picture. The Jaguars would be that last team in right now, and they are 7-4. So we're gonna have to win several games here to really get into a position to make the playoffs. 5-6 right now, and right now that's just not good enough. So if we can string a few wins together in a row here, beat the Ravens last week, they're pretty good. Beat the Panthers to steal their momentum. We're gonna go with the running game. Try to run the ball. Run for 125 yards. Might be able to do that. And we'll go to weekly strategy here. Defend the deep pass. Yeah, we can try that. I want to do inside run for us. And then we'll go ahead and get Mailk Cunningham here. Know the practice drill. Really didn't throw that ball where I wanted him to. Thought it was going to be more out in front. We've got some pretty good wide receivers. That's incomplete. Hopefully we can still get gold here, but I'm not sure that we actually can. Really don't want him breaking the tackles there because really just want him to go down so we can run another play. Couple of yards is not going to make as big of a difference as another play is. We've got Silver here. Throw it over the middle to Mims. I think if we can get this into the end zone, we might be able to get gold. And we do get gold. Hopefully a dev trade upgrade for Mailk Cunningham. Probably not, though. And we don't get it. But on the off chance that we do, I'm going to keep doing those drills. And hopefully eventually we can get Mailk Cunningham an upgrade. Would be nice to get him a scenario where we can get him upgraded. He's not going to get one of those with as few passing yards as he had last week, though. Looks like we have some upgrades here. We'll go ahead and do those before we get into the game. Just Matt Sharp with an upgrade. I think we're going to go hybrid. Strength, tackle, +5 zone coverage. His zone coverage is pretty high. And we'll get into the game here. Taking on Carolina. Ramondre Stevenson's been a big part of our success. Big part of our success last week. We really just been trying to run the ball, just shorten the game. Try to take a lot of time off the clock. But we got Bryce Young. And in the game, he for some reason does well. Especially a couple of years in here now, they may have put a little bit better of a team around him. Kick it off here. And they're just going to take a knee for a touchback. We'll see Bryce Young's stats here. 2,500 yards, 13 touchdowns, 12 picks. Not the best numbers for a team that's 8-3. Of course, they're in a not the best division either, so blitz there, and Bryce Young gets the ball out for a gain of 3. Gonna throw the ball again here. It's actually dropped. Not really the best throw there. It's 3rd and 7. And we are able to knock the ball away on that one. And they're going to punt. Abraham's back deep to return. It's going to get a few yards, not too many on the return. And here comes Mailk Cunningham. 16 touchdowns, 24 picks, 2,600 yards. I think we're going to start out with a bubble screen here. Try to toss it out to Boone. Actually counts as a rush because it was a backwards pass. Go read option. Looks like we probably should have just handed it off there, but that's okay. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 7 here. There's some pressure, and Mailk Cunningham gonna lose big yards. Are gonna bring up a 4th and 25, and we have no choice but to punt. Not a great drive there. Really couldn't get anything started, and then couldn't get the ball away on 3rd down, but definitely have to punt there. And Bryce Young is going to be sacked by Bentley. Loss of 8 on the play. We're pretty good most of the time again after the quarterback. It's going to be the first time we're able to do the 4-yard run there by Miles Sanders. It's going to blitz and another sack. Bentley's 2nd of the game. I'm going to bring up a 4th and 26, and they're going to punt the ball. Abraham back deep to return. He's going to pick up a couple of yards. Gonna look to throw it with Mailk Cunningham here. Gonna launch it deep to Ramondre Stevenson. He's able to make the catch and pick up 45 yards. We're going to throw it to the tight end, but that's not a great pass. Mailk Cunningham unable to get it to good on the play on first down. We're going to run just about the same play, and he was actually covered pretty well on that one. Gonna have to go something a little different. We'll go with this shallow dig. And actually, if Boone can get open, we might look to get it to him. But we're just going to toss it out to good on the little shallow route there. Just a shallow cross. But Alex good with a touchdown and take the lead. Extra point makes it 7-0. 4 plays, 56 yards, only took 45 seconds off the clock. Looks like they're just going to take a knee on the kickoff again. And Bryce Young is going to come back out onto the field. He has superstar development, it looks like. As does Miles Sanders there. Unless they have another running back. I think that's Miles Sanders. Gonna blitz Patrick Queen here. They've got several superstar players on the field. It's finally a first down for the Panthers. Jonathan Mango with the catch. Almost intercepted by Jabril Peppers. Just a fight for the ball on that one. Hoping to get some pressure here with Aiden Hutchinson. He's able to get there, but is not able to wrap him up for the sack. Got Will Anderson Jr. on the other side. And I think we're going to get called for roughing the passer on that one. Yeah. We hit Bryce Young a little too late with Will Anderson Jr. That's going to be a big gain for the Panthers. And then they have a big play, and now they're down to the 1. And they're into the end zone and are an extra point away from tying the game. That was actually their fullback on that play. Just a fullback run. And the difference on that drive was really the penalty and the big play that we had the penalty on. Gave him an extra 15 on a play that was already big. Haven't had as much success this season running back kickoffs as we did last season. I was trying to get the ball away. I hit the button to throw it. He did not throw it. And now it's 2nd and 26, and that's really just my fault. And we can't quite get the ball out to the tight end. Overthrew him a little bit. Definitely gonna throw. They want us to run this same play. It's like every suggestion is the same play. But and Mailk Cunningham sacked, and luckily that's not a safety. Just barely able to avoid the safety. Pretty decent punt. And would have been better if we could have stopped him on the return, but they may at the very least get a field goal out of this. Yeah. That was a catch. Not sure who that was. That was actually Miles Sanders. We are able to sack Bryce Young, though. That's Patrick Queen on the sack. Yeah, I don't think he was ever looking to throw that ball after he scrambled away. He probably could have thrown it out of bounds. Was able to get that one away as Carter hit him as he was throwing it. And if we could get another sack here, we might be able to force a pretty long field goal. We're actually going to throw a screen and pick up a few yards. Might take us to the end of the first quarter. Yes, it does. They're going to take the field goal and take the lead 10-7. Haven't been able to quite stop them the way today that we were able to stop the Ravens last week. I mean, it's two different games, two different teams. Go mesh spot here. We really haven't run the ball too much today. I'd like to look to get back to that. We'll go no huddle here, and we'll run the ball with Edwards-Helaire. He's going to pick up 5. We'll get Ramondre Stevenson back out there. He's going to get close to a first down. We'll go no huddle. Run the same play again. Just try to get the first down. And he's not going to get there. We're going to go no huddle again. And we're going to change the formation a little bit. Get the tight end over on the other side. And that opens up the middle. That's a first down. Little risky going for it there, but I don't mind it on 4th and 1. Go 4 verticals here. I'm going to launch it down the field to the tight end. He's had the catch, but he dropped the ball. 2nd and 10. I think we're going to look to throw it again here. Mims might get open down the field. Just going to check it down to Boone. Pick up 4. Going no huddle again here. We're going to run a screen pass. Try to catch him off guard a little. We do get the first down. 5 for 9 for 84 yards today for Mailk Cunningham. A lot of that to Ramondre Stevenson. Go play action here. And we're lucky that one wasn't picked off. Go with a slants play here. And we're sacked. Going 4 verticals here. We're looking to throw it to Abraham, but he's covered, and this would be a pretty long field goal. 64 yards. We're going to punt. Unfortunately, it rolls into the end zone. Hopefully we can get a stop here and not let them put up more points. They get a first down there, Miles Sanders. Only his second run of the day. Actually going to be play action. He's going to run way back and get sacked by Greenfield. Bryce Young just holding on to the ball way too long today. He's been sacked several times already. We're going to hand it off here. And if Miles Sanders would have taken that a little further outside, he would have had a big play, but runs right into his blockers. And there's a very quick sack from Patrick Queen. Going to bring up a 4th and 27. And we'll have 3 minutes and 3 timeouts to work with here. Actually going to be a pretty good return up to the 42-yard line. And we'll get Mailk Cunningham back out onto the field. Just going to hand it off here to Edwards-Helaire. Tried to pick up a block, only gets 2. Time running down, we'll go no huddle here. Gonna throw it out to Edwards-Helaire. He's got the catch. He's got big yards down to the 19. And I was looking at the receivers and not at Mailk Cunningham, and we're sacked on that play. Should at the very least be able to get a field goal out of this. Love to get a touchdown here. Go play action. And it's out to Garrett Wilson for the touchdown. Second touchdown pass today for Mailk Cunningham. Extra point is good. 4 plays, 41 yards, 58 seconds. Both of our touchdown drives today have been quick. They're going to take the ball at the 25-yard line. And even with our timeouts here, we could probably try to get the ball back again before the end of the half. Bryce Young just holding on to the ball again. And he goes down. It's the third sack of the day for Bentley. That's a drop. That's going to bring up 3rd and 19. Going to blitz again here. They're actually going to go read option. And Bryce Young is hurt. And that's going to actually stop the clock and give us the ball back with 2 timeouts to work with. Pretty good punt there. Not as good a return as the last time, but we're out to the 38-yard line. Garrett Wilson has 1 catch on 1 target for a touchdown. I think we're going to run a screen here. Actually going to be Edwards-Helaire in the backfield. Get the pass out. We don't get the blocks, and we only pick up 2 yards. Go no huddle here. Launches it down the field. Intercepted by J.C. Horn. Looked like possibly we can't challenge because it's under 2 minutes, but it looked like maybe he didn't get both feet down. They're going to throw a screen here. So Matt Corral's into the game. Patrick Queen can't get the sack, and they've got another completion. They're going to call a timeout now. Christian Gonzalez on the coverage. Able to bring up an incomplete pass there. It's another completion for Matt Corral. They're pretty much into field goal range here. They're going to call timeout. They're going to try a field goal. Looks like it's good, and it is. We're going to maintain a 1-point lead here going into the half. It's halftime. Reminder, if you like the video, to like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Bears are beating the Vikings in the second quarter. Sam Darnold is the quarterback for the Vikings. They always seem to end up with a different quarterback. Go run inside again. And we'll go defend deep pass, because that's what we did in the first half. We're going to get the ball to start the second half. And we'll run this one out. Pick up a couple of blocks, but not enough. Only out to the 19. Try to run the ball a little more here. So we hand it off to Ramondre Stevenson for a gain of 3. Actually going to run the ball again with Ramondre Stevenson. He's actually the highest overall player on our team, I'm pretty sure. He's going to get a first down. Let's give it to him again. He can't get anything there. They saw that one coming. Gonna go 4 verticals here, up top to good, and he's got a big play. Gonna hand it off again here. Ramondre Stevenson fumbles the ball. It's out, and it's recovered by the Panthers. Ball obviously out there. Matt Corral still in the game. Bryce Young has not been able to return. That could be a big difference here in the second half, because that pass is nowhere near where it needs to be. They're gonna look to throw the ball again here. That's gonna be intercepted by Jabril Peppers. Just not a good throw there from Matt Corral as we get our second turnover of the day. Gonna check it down here. It's gonna be incomplete. We're gonna go 4 verticals here. We're gonna, I was looking to throw it deep, but by the time I was ready to press the button to throw, we were sacked. Mailk Cunningham launching it deep, and that's going to be incomplete. As good as our defense has played, we're just going to punt the ball here. Not really into field goal range. Would have liked to have had a better punt than that and not have it bounce into the end zone. And it's pretty late as I'm recording this, but I think I am going to upload as soon as I'm done playing, even though it's going to be like 2 in the morning. Matt Corral, another throw there that gets broken up. He's 6 for 11 passing. Not as worried about him throwing the ball as we are Bryce Young. As that one's just inaccurate and incomplete. We're going to look to throw the ball on this first play. Would like to get some more points here. Was looking to take off there, just was not able to quickly enough. And we're going to go read option here. And take off with Mailk Cunningham. Only able to get 4. And And we're sacked again. That's 4 sacks today for Burns. And I don't know why we're coming out like we're going to spike the ball when I was just ready to punt it. So there's a deep throw broken up by Kyle Duggar. Matt Corral seems like he's going to have to finish this game out. Bryce Young, maybe. I didn't see what his injury was, but seems like he's not coming back. Only 4 rushes today for Miles Sanders for 15 yards. They may look to throw it again here. They're actually going to throw a screen, and they're going to get a first down and much more down to the 27-yard line. And they could look to take the lead here. It's another 2 for Miles Sanders. Knocked down. Matt Corral hit as he's thrown. That's going to bring up a field goal attempt. And it's good, and they have taken the lead. We're going to get the ball back here in the third quarter. I'll look to run this ball out of the end zone. Only get back to the 20. Neither team's really been good running the ball today, but I think we've been a little bit better than they have. Ramondre Stevenson gets 10 on that play. And picks up a first down on first down. Gets another 3. Look to run a little RPO, and we're just going to... Might actually throw the pass here. Going to be incomplete to Garrett Wilson. He can't hang on. That's unfortunate. We're going to run this shallow dig that I like to run every time I want to pick up a first down. It's out to good. He breaks a tackle, and he gets the first down. We're going to run it again. Out of no huddle. He gets wide open. He picks up another first down. I'm going to look probably to go short to Ramondre Stevenson here. Good is off of the field. Brevin Jordan out there. Going to get 3 on that play. Brevin Jordan's still in the game at tight end, but we're going to hand it off to Ramondre Stevenson, who's only able to get about 1. Going to go play action here. Look to roll out Mailk Cunningham. And we're going to check it down to the fullback, who's able to get very close to a first down. And I think we're into field goal range here. We might look to kick the field goal. Yeah, 52-yard field goal. Very makeable field goal. We nail it, and we've retaken the lead. And if we win this game, we're back at 500 and can look to have a winning record in the next game. We're not out of the playoff race yet. I like to joke in my Browns franchise that we're still in the playoff hunt, even though we're 2-7. We're really not. And in the Mailk Cunningham franchise here, we are in the playoff race. If we can keep winning, win most of the games down the stretch, hang on and win here today, we would be very much in for a wild card spot. Probably can't win the division. That would be a little too difficult with how good the two teams ahead of us are. Got the Bills and the Dolphins there. Carolina gonna punt. Gonna try to do something on the return. Get it up to the 38-yard line. And we're gonna look to run the ball a little bit here and really take some time off the clock. Don't even get any yards on that play. We've had 11 rushes today for 36 yards. And as much as I'd like to stick with it, we're just not successful running the ball today. Gonna run 4 verticals here. Gonna throw it deep to Good. And he's got a catch. 200 yards passing now for Mailk Cunningham. 5 catches for 88 yards for Good. Gonna hand it off to Ramondre Stevenson. He's got 9. That's 12 rushes for 45 yards. And we're not doing terrible running ball. We're just not doing excellent. Gonna go play action here. We're actually gonna throw it to the end zone. Gonna throw it to Good. He's wide open. He's down to the 7-yard line. As much as I would have liked to take some time off the clock, it's really more important to score here. And Good in the back of the end zone. The rookie, Alex Good, has the touchdown. We'll kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. They tried to block it. Only took 1 minute and 55 seconds off the clock, but we scored. They'd have to get a touchdown and go for 2 to tie it. And this game looks well in hand so far. Matt Corral still in the game. I believe that was David Njoku they just threw it to. They're going to hand it off. They get the first down, but not much more, as Miles Sanders has 8 rushes for 22 yards. They're just going to hand it off up the middle. And they get 6. We're going to go play action here and check it down underneath. Will Anderson Jr. on the tackle. Stops him for a very minimal gain there. We're going to check it down. Will Anderson with another tackle. That brings up 4th down. And they're going to punt the ball. They have all their timeouts. 4 minutes left. We'll see if we can't try to run out a lot of this clock. A lot of passing plays here. We'll go with one and then audible to a running play. Just halfback dive right up the middle. It's a 1st down now. 13 rushes for 55 for Ramondre Stevenson. Gonna check it down to Edwards-Helaire. And he gets 9. Our passing offense is 21st in the league. We've had 183 today. And really, we just don't have... We don't have the quarterback, right? Mailk Cunningham's our guy. But he's not the best thrower sometimes. And we really try to run the ball and get him into situations where he's going to be successful. We're going to run no huddle here, but we're going to take the clock. Well, we don't need to take it down too much. We can't run down to the 2-minute warning, so that's going to be incomplete. We'll go with a draw play here. Ramondre Stevenson gets 7. And that will take us down to the 2-minute warning. Just going to run it all the way down to the 2-minute warning. 24-16. We've been in some close games, especially against the Ravens last week, but we're going to go with a run here. Try to pick up the 1st down. So Mailk Cunningham cannot pick up the 1st down. We're going to have to punt the ball. 4th and 5. Really don't want to go for it there. Unfortunately, we keep punting the ball into the end zone, and they keep getting it at the 20. They've got to go the length of the field. 2 timeouts. I don't think the time's really too much of a problem, but that is a tackle inbounds. The clock is running. Clock not too much of an issue with 2 timeouts, but they would have to go for 2 if they get a touchdown. That's a big play. That's a fumble. Bentley on the recovery. And they're going to review this. And I think he was probably down. They're going to say he was down. But the clock's running. Under a minute now. Going to check it down underneath. Only get 3, but they do get out of bounds. Looking to throw again here. Gonna throw it away after taking a lot of time off the clock. Gonna bring up 3rd and 7. Matt Corral had looked to take off a little sooner there, probably would have been able to at least pick up the first down. And he's going to go get sacked and fumble the ball. Recovered by Aiden Hutchinson. And we can just look. They're going to review this, actually. Are they going to say he didn't fumble the ball? They are going to say that he did not fumble the ball, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 15. Carolina had to call a timeout there to stop the clock. They've got to get at least 15 yards here. And they can't even get a decent pass away. We'll run a play to see if they call their timeout. If they do, we can take a knee after that. They do call their timeout. We're going to take a knee here. And that's going to do it. We're going to beat the Carolina Panthers at home. We'll take another knee here just because we can. And that's going to be the game. 24-16 is your final. We've won a few in a row now. I think we beat Cleveland, and then we beat... I think we played Cleveland. And then we beat the Ravens, and then we have now beaten the Panthers. So take a look at the game stats here. Bryce Young was playing well till he got hurt, and might have been a totally different game if he had stayed healthy. Mailk Cunningham, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Had a long of 45, 251 yards passing. Rushing, Ramondre Stevenson had 72. Did have a fumble. Edwards-Helaire didn't really get the ball. Good had 115 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. Ramondre Stevenson had a long of 45 on 3 catches. Edwards-Helaire had a few. Mick Coleman had a catch. Garrett Wilson had the 1 catch for a touchdown. Jamison Williams was pretty quiet with only 1 catch, and Boone had a catch. We'll look at our defense here before I forget. Patrick Queen did well today. Juwan Bentley had 4 sacks, 4 tackles for loss. 4 sacks for Bentley, 2 for Patrick Queen, 1 for Greenfield, 1 interception by Jabril Peppers. Didn't end up actually having any forced fumbles after we had a few overturned. Got a few upgrades here. Antonio Brewer. We'll go agile. Get his run block finesse up. He's a rookie. Bentley will go run stopper. +2 block shedding, +2 zone coverage. Go power. It's not bad. We've got a pretty good offensive line. We've got Tampa Bay next week. Go ahead and look at our scenarios here, which looks like we probably completed just one of them. We did not run the ball for 125 yards, that's for sure. We stole their momentum. All players will have +10 break, tackle, play rec, and tackle in the next game. And our whole team gets 2,500 experience. So That's pretty good. Trying to look at this other scenario here. It looks like it might have froze up. I'll give it a minute here before I decide to just end the video and it looks like it has frozen up. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Actually, it looks like now it's starting, so never mind. Plus 1,000 experience, plus 5 morale for all players. That really took a long time to load. Really thought it had frozen up there. We'll sim to the next week and see how good Tampa Bay is taking them on. They're 5-7. We're now 6-6. We're not into the playoff picture yet. LA and the NFC is the 7th seed, but we're in the AFC. And the Jaguars. The Jaguars, they keep winning. Look at this. Not the schedule. I don't look at the standings. Look at the standings here. For the AFC, the Jaguars are 8-4, so and they're 8-4 and they're the last team in, so might be a problem trying to make the playoffs, but if we win out, I think we'll have a good chance. We'll take on Tampa Bay in the next one. That's going to do it for now. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.